Hey everybody, happy Saturday. And I'm here, like I said yesterday, I'm here to do my beach makeup today because we're going to the beach, so I'm not going to go too insane. I'm just going to do a light look, and starting with my glorious primer, face and eye primer. Just do a little bit. I need a little bit of this stuff. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's like a clear, see that? It's clear. Some primers have a tint to them. This one is actually clear, so I like putting this on. It is a nice protector for your skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. And hey, bonjour, my friend. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, I know what you're doing. I know you're up to something. I know that, because you're like me, right? Always up to something. So I'm gonna do, now you know this, Renee, right? You know, it's my beautiful friend from Canada who knows this lovely makeup, another Y sister. So this is the concealer, which is my absolute best friend in the world. It is my best friend. It is my best friend. So I just usually put some under my eye, and I should show you how little I put. And it just absolutely not only goes on my eyes like that. So a lot of people use a brush for this, a concealer brush. I don't have one yet, but I plan on getting it. This is exactly what you need to do. It's this makeup right here that gets you to the beach. This is it, you know? So I haven't done a full makeup thing for a little while, so I'm gonna do it. But look how nicely it covers my face. I absolutely love this concealer, no doubt. And I've bought many other kinds before, but nothing covers like this. And I just do the whole face. Hey Sue, how are you? I do the whole face because look, redness gone, and I usually get red like right around here, sometimes right in here, and then my dark circles, and I can't stop the indents from those circles. It's fabulous, but really it makes such a difference, and I hope this can actually do it some justice because I can't even stress it enough. So this is the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. This is the color Taffeta, and if you want to get some of this at any point in time, I have an amazing color matcher, and I can match you up. All I need is a picture of you, a selfie in natural sunlight. I have been using the liquid foundation. I love it. I love it. I mean, it gives me such a smooth look. And you know what it is? This brush just absolutely makes it. If you guys have seen this, is a unique. People will do this, but I want you to see this. It's the foundation brush. See how it kind of indents in the middle right here? So we put the foundation drops on the outer layer, outer circle, and then you know what a cool little tip is that I'll tell you right now? The inner circle in here, something fun you can do is put a little squirt of this. This is the self-tanning lotion. And you can rub it into your face, and you can get, and do your neck and maybe even your shoulders, and you can have that the tan look within 3 hours. You get, I did show that, and I did photographs of me after 1 hour and then 3 hours, and then you can do it again after a couple of days, and you can even build upon the tan, and it's a great glow. But you can do that. You can put a little squirt in the middle and mix it with your foundation. Or one other thing that I love is the BB cream. So a lot of times if I'm just having a casual day and I'm not really worried about the full coverage of the foundation, I put this on with the concealer. You've seen this many times. And you can do the same thing with the tanning lotion and the BB cream. Combine them and get a nice glow. Baby! And my husband's joining in from the other room. So that's one other little tip about this. If you want to do this on your whole body, this is the lotion that can go on your whole entire body to do that tan, that glow, and it doesn't smell. It actually smells really good. Some tanning products smell pretty gross. This is kind of a darker brown. I believe this color is Hermosa. You can do a little squirt with a squirt of your regular body lotion, and then mix them together and then put it on as you normally would. Make sure it's even, of course. So here's another little tanning tip. I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to the beach, so that'd be kind of silly. But I'm just a little tip on that. I'm gonna try that. When it starts getting kind of colder, I'm gonna start doing that, combining with my lotion, and see how that works. So now I'll take like 5 drops of the foundation, and I'll put it on the outer ring of this. That's all you need, 5 drops. I mean, 1 bottle of this will last you a long time, and you really wanna go ahead and do in circular motions and go all over the face. And this brush, I'll tell you what, it's so quality. The bristles are super soft. So when I do this, it's like, it just doesn't feel bristly or prickly or doesn't hurt. It's really a beautiful brush, I have to say. And I use brushes that are unique and not unique. So it's not like I'm trying to say, oh, you must use unique brushes and that's it. I am absolutely loving Younique products, but I will also let you know when I use something that's different. And some of my brushes are not, and this is, though I will not trade this. There is no other brush that I will use for my foundation but this. It's heavy, it's quality, and the brushes are super soft, and I love it. So just like that. See, look, I mean, how simple is that? No more, I used to do the sponge, like those triangular sponges, or just my fingers, and it was kind of greasy and streaky, but nope, it's like, it's so simple. I'm actually I don't even have to keep going, but it feels so good that I kind of like it. Kind of like when someone washes your hair at the salon, you're like, ah, keep going, right? Y'all know what I mean. So now, I'm just gonna do a really light look for my eyes. I have palette 1 right now. This is your browns, your neutrals. Totally into it, love it, and I tend to go there as sort of my comfort zone. So I'm gonna get palette 3 soon, which is the pinks and the violets, and have some fun with that. So I'm gonna go with, I kind of want like a yellowy color on my eyelid, so I'm gonna do brassy, and it's got some shimmer to it, which I love. And if you have seen me, I love doing the bronzer on my eyelid too, the bronzer powder. I have actually totally used up my samples of that, so I need to put in an order ASAP for new stuff, because I have used it all, and there's so much that I want that I haven't been able to decide what to order, so I have to just get off the pot and just do it. So now that's going to be on my lid. I want just a nice light color on my lid. Again, I'm going to the beach, I'm not going to be doing the smoky eye look, so that's just what I'm going to do. And I might put a little bit going towards my brow, so I think I'm going to choose Sincere, which is a lighter color, and that's usually what you want to choose if you're going up here, because it accentuates the color down here, and it can also, if you put it within here, it can make your eyes pop and look bigger, have that more of a wide-eyed look. Now, I haven't used the brow kit yet. If you've seen other people from Younique, sometimes they'll do like the whole brow pencil, and I haven't done that yet. My brows are pretty thick as they are. I don't think I really need it, but it looks interesting. For those of you who would love to have that filled in brow look, we do have a brow pencil kit that does that. And this is actually the angled brush that I'm using from Younique, along with the sponge on the other side. So that was cool. For my lid, see, I have plain brush. This is a bamboo eco-friendly brush that I use, just from Walgreens, regular store. Oh, thank you, Renee. Yeah, I love the brow kit too. I've seen people use it and the results are amazing. Just looks like all of a sudden their brows are really thin. They put in the pencil and it's like these beautifully shaped full brows. It's amazing how that works. So I think that's fabulous. And I'm gonna blend a little bit. And this is pretty light, so I don't need to blend a lot. Just, you know, circular motions. Just gonna do a little bit of blending. You know, not much to blend. And that's it, just like a super casual look. Now, because I'm going to the beach, I'm probably not gonna go for my whole 3D lash look. And I've seen other people do this too within Younique, is you might have a favorite mascara that you've used either before you've discovered Younique, or this is Voluminous Million Lashes. I believe this is Maybelline. Not 100, or either Maybelline or Revlon, not sure. And I might use this for when I'm being more casual and I don't want to use the 3D lashes, or sometimes you can prep your eyelashes with a regular store mascara like this, just to prep them before you put on the gel first coat. But as you can see, look at, I mean, I put this on, you can't even really see my lashes. It's not even a comparison to the 3D lashes. That's why I love the 3D so much, because no other mascara will get me that look and give me that volume. But right now, like I said, I'm just gonna go out to the beach and sweat, and I don't need to be doing that with my 3Ds. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna put on regular mascara for right now. And go, and sometimes I just put on the gel and go. There, just like that. And I might actually put a little liner under my eye. Don't wanna do the full eyeliner right now. So I'm gonna take like a small liner brush like this and take one of my darker colors on my palette. I think I'm gonna go with this Forthright right here. Like a really dark brown, and just make a little, like that. See, simple. And again, I've only used a little teensy bit of this stuff. I mean, it just goes such a long way. It's fascinating. I mean, and there you go. See? Simple. So, a good morning, Mama Faye. Gorgeous. You're so, she makes me smile all the time. You are so good to me. And she is an absolutely gorgeous, amazing woman. Have you done your handstands yet this morning? She is an amazing yogini. Did yoga all through her pregnancy. If you see Faye Paulino, look at her Facebook page. It's, you know, friend her because she's sweet. fabulous, knows her nutrition. She does a fabulous nutrition program, keeps herself in beautiful shape throughout her pregnancy, and now she just glows. And she's awesome yogini, so check her out. Let's see, so that's that. And lip gloss, that's it, that's the last part. Just gonna do some gloss, some just light fun stuff. So I think I'm gonna go with Luxe. And as you can see, I'm still digging into the samples. I need to get the whole collection, baby, because I love it. Something just very light and casual. Glides right on. Done. So there we go. So that's the beach look for today. And so I wanted to talk to you too. Oh, thank you, honey. I love our sisterhood too. You are the best. You are, really. Some people you meet, you come across, and Renee, you're one of them too, where you just feel like you have that soul connection, and they just radiate light. And that's those two right here on my live stream right now. I love them. So, you know, you ladies are awesome. You rock. And I'm so blessed that you're in my life, even if we're just online together. So can't wait to see y'all in person one of these days. Again, Faye. But I wanted to talk to you guys marketing stuff today. I'm reading this. This is what I'm reading right now. So this is Ask Gary Vee. So if you guys don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, check him out on any social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. He does some great Snapchat. So if you want to see a talented Snapchatter, that's him. He is the ultimate entrepreneur. So he can teach a lot about entrepreneurship, social media marketing. He's always ahead of the curve and knows what's coming when it comes to the next social media platform that is going to be the most used, or something that is going to help you with your business. And he's a great salesperson. Amazing, amazing to listen to. And so I got so excited to get this book from one of my mentors, Diane Hockman, and I've been savoring the moment because I've been reading it slowly. I usually read like 2 or 3 books at a time. I don't know if any of you guys are out there with me. Usually I've got 2 or 3 books going, but this one I wanted to read slow and really savor each page. So I save it for when, you know, I'm by myself or when the kids are in bed and I can really focus on it. Because his videos are full of golden nuggets, and that's why I wanted to focus on this too, because he always drops them down. He tells it like it is, drops it, and you don't want to miss it. So look at my wall too. I have a lot of videos from him every now and then. He's just amazing. And somebody asked him a question and said, the Ask Gary Vee show is something he does where he takes questions off of social media from his followers or watchers or students, and he answers them live. So let me take off my little headband here. And so he made a whole book about a lot of the questions that he got, which is amazing. And one of the questions was, you know, what's some advice for people who are getting started to be an entrepreneur? And I think his answers are really great, and I wanted to share them because I think if you're in the home business industry too, this is huge. And the same advice that I would give and have given to people that I work with and talk to. And the first one is to be practical. So what he means by that is you don't jump ship from your day job to go and start an entrepreneurial venture unless you have a mega amount of money in savings that can really sustain you for the next like 2 years. And we're talking sustain you comfortably, not where you're just, you know, you're going to be, your savings account goes down to 0 and you're done. But really, you have to have enough money to stay alive. And I even go as far to say, this is why you have to focus on, and once you do join a home business, and I don't tell people to quit their day job. Like this is all of a sudden you're gonna live this lavish lifestyle and you're gonna enter the home business industry, you're gonna strike it rich quick, you don't have to do much, and then you're gonna be able to have mansions and cars and live on the beach. Like, no. I really tell people, stick with your day job and just make that mind shift first in your day job, that even if you can't stand it and that's why you're doing this, is you want to get out and escape corporate America. Think of it as every day that you go to work, you're making an investment in yourself. You're there, you do your best, you show up and you focus and you do your best because you're making, that company is investing in you to be an entrepreneur. So investing in your own dream, because you don't, and I even heard, I think Danny Johnson, who's another home business trainer and mentor, say, you know, until you can replace your full-time income, and I think she might even said double your full-time income, you do not quit. You know, you keep going and you keep your financial life stable while you're building your business, because you can absolutely, people say, is it really true that you can build a home business part-time? Yeah, it is. It is true. You can do it, work it into your life, but I would tell you, if you're going to do it that way, be prepared for it to take some time. It's gonna take some time, really. And so don't get frustrated when you're not making all this money right away, because the more hours you put into it, like anything, the more hours of practice you put in, the quicker you're gonna learn. Give yourself that expertise and get it back. But if you're doing part-time, totally can do that. One of the beauties of our profession, but it's gonna take you some time. So don't quit the day job and keep on putting money away and getting yourself prepared for that venture. And when the time is right, you can make that leap comfortably without stress, because that's the last thing you need is to be working on a home business, worrying about how you're going to pay your rent. That's just not cool, right? So be practical. And the second piece of advice is to be prepared to make sacrifices. And what that means is things like, I think even one of his famous lines is, he's on stage speaking and says, you want to build a business, and you think you don't have time, stop watching effing Lost, stop watching House of Cards. There are things in your lifestyle that you may be doing now that you're going to have to put aside. Now, sometimes that even means some activities with friends or family and that kind of thing. And again, I do not sugarcoat the home business industry or profession at all. I am a huge advocate for it, and I always will be, because I see what it can do for people's lives. I see what it's done for me, but I'm also real. Like, you can't, I just don't like, and I can't stand that sort of stigma, that idea that it's a big scam, because people get into it expecting to get rich quick and not do much work, and then they get mad and feel cheated. And I would say, no, you're cheating yourself if you come in and have the mindset like that in your business. It's a business. So it's going to take time and skills to build. The people who are at the higher level, some say, oh, only the people at the top make the money and then everybody else doesn't. Hey, there are some companies out there who may not have a fair compensation plan. Watch out for those. You have to do your research, do your homework, but there are so many that do. They set it up so you can win. But remember, the people who are already at the top, they got there for a reason, because they put in the time, they put in the work, and they built the skills, and they've talked to so many more people. So that's what you have to remember, is at this point in time, if you're starting, that you need to be prepared to make those sacrifices. Change your schedule. Sometimes on your lunch break, if you have a full-time job, when you want to go out with your friends and go to Panera, you might have to get on the phone and make some calls, make some follow-up calls. You may need to go onto social media and do a live stream like this. You may need to make a video or a blog post. Whatever it is, that's the sacrifice you have to make. Sometimes, when I want to sit on the couch at night with my husband and hang out with them, or, just do whatever, I do need to still put in that extra hour or so in my business, because I didn't get my daily operations done yet. I have 3 things that I must do every day, and I don't go to bed till they're done. And if I can do more than those 3, then I'm psyched. But I work my business into my life, so I know that sometimes I have to change things and adjust and sacrifice a little bit to get these things done, because I have a vision in mind. And I hope that you, if you're in the home business industry or profession, you have a vision in mind for your life. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my live streams, go back where I talk about, the unrest in our world right now. And I think, in my opinion, the reason why people are so afraid and hateful and angry now is because we, as a people, as a culture, as humans, we lack vision. We lack vision for our lives. So a lot of people are looking to, government, or looking to home business companies as their savior. And they don't have a vision for themselves. They're not doing what it takes to get to the success that they want. Okay, because you have to know what that is. You can't just go out and get your GPS and go in the car and just say, take me somewhere. You have to put a destination in there for the GPS to give you the exact directions. So it's the same thing for your home business. You have to be prepared to sacrifice and do the work. And that means really understanding what it is you're working for and what you're fighting for. So that's it. I think that's it. That's my excellent advice from the book that I've been reading, and I can't wait to finish this. That's just the beginning, you guys. This is so great, and that's the beginning. One other thing I wanted to say about this, about the sacrifice. I see a lot of folks post, and I am not criticizing anybody at all, and I'm not complaining, or this is not negative. This is just an observation that sometimes people will put on social media or other places that you can build this business. You have to know what's important. Life is important. Relationships are important. Your family and friends and things are important. Traveling and experiences are important. So it's so great that you can only build this business in 1 to 3 hours at a time and have make these levels of income. And once you scale back and work less, you actually make more. I hear what they're saying, and I agree with their message that that's what happens later. That's what happens when you build the skills. That's what happens when you expand your network. That's what happens when you pour, greatness, and you just really pour yourself into your team, your mentorship into your team, and you build leaders who really build your community and build this really sustainable business. Yes, then you can start maybe scaling back. Yes, once you learn what the important activities are. I don't find many that come into this profession and have time management down like that. Usually it takes a lot of tweaking and a lot of mistakes and a lot of correction before people understand what are the important things to focus on every day to move your business forward. So in the beginning is probably a lot of wasted time, a lot of figuring things out, a lot of skill building. Not that that's wasting time. I'm talking about busy work wasting time, because you're just figuring this all out. That takes time. Sometimes you might find you're working on your business from 7 at night till 2 in the morning because you're trying to work things out and figure it out. And that's okay. I would say that sometimes it has to happen. For me, it does, but not every night. I still work my business into my life and work my life into my business, but sometimes you've got to push that extra. If you want to go forward, you have to do it. And then once you get to a certain skill level and you really get efficient and you understand what it takes and what the income producing activities are, you can be on it and you can get stuff done within a couple of hours. Or you can do a whole bunch of prep work beforehand, like I talked about in a previous live stream. Do all your blog posts and videos on a Saturday or a Sunday. Take 2 or 3 hours. Get them done, and all you have to do is publish them throughout the week. And you can spend the rest of the time talking to people and building your network, which is really what's going to be the income producing activity for you. So once you start to get it and really get your rhythm down, then it's not so much time, but you've got to be prepared in the beginning. Have the mindset that you're going to be prepared to sacrifice some things. And that means working longer hours, because your vision is so strong, it should pull you, and that's okay. So that's my piece of advice for today. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. Remember those 2 things. And for more information, if you want my latest tips, tricks, and videos, you can keep watching my page. Please subscribe to my live stream because I go on every day, probably except for Sundays, but you never know. Sometimes I might pop on. And I also have a newsletter, rockyourbizwithjen.com, where I give the latest deals that I have going on, any promotions, more training. Sometimes I just pass along cool stuff that you might want to read or see that I find out in social media or out in the industry. Oh my gosh, I almost had a coughing fit there. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, and that's it. Any other questions? Hey, Lexi, how are you, Rockstar? Lexi is awesome. I have been watching your page and it's so much fun. She's another Y sister and does some incredible work and has an adorable daughter, Sophia, like I have a Sophia too. So, oh, thank you, Faye. Thank you so much. You are radiant also and empowering, and I'm inspired by you every day, girlfriend. So you have an awesome day. And hey, girl. Liking you. I wish they had love button for people when they come on so I can just give you some love. Yeah, so, or if you have any questions about any of the products that you see that I talk about in my videos, just leave me a comment. My website is thelashdynasty.com if you want to check out any of my unique products. So that's all. Thank you for the love. And any other questions, like I said, please feel free to leave me a comment, send me a message on Facebook, and I will get back with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon.